Hey everyone, Mr. Zern here. Let's talk about your challenge today in Python. So, you're going to be creating a program that does the following things. So, one, create a list with at least 5 strings in it. All right. Next, using a for loop, print each item individually concatenated with an additional phrase. All right, next, create a second list with at least 5 integers or floats in it. All right, your choice. You can always do more, of course. Print that second list. That way I can see what numbers are in there. Next, using a for loop, perform a mathematical operation on each item. So you could add something, subtract something, multiply something, divide something, and then print each item concatenated with a phrase saying what you did. So if you added 5, say, I added 5 to each item and I got this. Use hashtags to describe what you are doing in the code. So when I look at your program, I want to be able to understand exactly your thought process. And then finally, use appropriate spacing between questions and inputs. There probably won't be any for this program, and then line breaks to make your program easy to use and read. Okay, let's take a look at my finished sample here. So it's just going to run through the program, but I'll walk through and tell you what happened. Okay, so I've just added printed some strings here just to kind of document what's going on. So I have a list that's got 5 items in it, and I concatenated the list using a for loop. So I want grapes, I want apples, I want bananas, I want ice cream, I want popcorn. And then I made a second list. And in that second list, I actually have 6 integers. You only need 5, but I put 6. I always want to be an overachiever here. So, and then I just simply had it print the list. So we can see the numbers in that list are 3, 6, 11, 15, 19, 21, and 53. So then taking that same second list, all right, and again, I just added a string here. I printed a string just to kind of document what's going on so you could see that. Here's my second list, but this is after some subtraction was performed. So I subtracted 2 from each item in the list, and then I printed it. And so when you subtract 2, you get 1, right? So the first item was 3. When you subtract 2, we get 1. When you subtract 2, you get 4. So I had 6. We subtract 2, we get obviously the answer 4. And I just goes through there. You subtract 2, you get 9. Subtract 2, you get 13. Subtract 2, you get 17. Subtract 2, you get 19. And then you subtract 2, you get 51. All right. So hopefully a relatively easy thing to do. Going to create, again, just kind of recap. Ultimately, you're creating 2 lists. One, just 5 strings in it or more, and you're going to print those concatenated with a phrase like you see above. You're going to create a second list, including at least 5 integers or 5 floats, and then you're going to perform some simple math to each one there using the for loop, and then print it out using that same for loop with each item concatenated with what you did. All right, I can't wait to see the program that you complete, and good luck, and I'll talk to you guys later.